Hi guys, what's up everybody? So today I have a guest, okay, a love specialist, and he's going to help us understand. He's going to help us understand the love languages now that we're in the day of love, okay? Mm-hmm.
Today I'm a lab
Daktari,
specialist.
Daktari, take us through.
Today I'm a lab specialist.
But of course,
Wow. Hmm. Wow, interesting. So what do you want me to talk about?
love languages.
Hmm. Interesting. Love language. Do you know any? Do you know yours? Do you know your love language?
Now you tell me my love language.
Oh,
If
back to
you
me.
if you know me too well.
Back to me.
Mhm.
Um by the way, so many people do not recognize what their love language is.
Yeah, for sure.
Do not know. I think it goes a long way back to how we were brought up.
Well,
some of us, some of us were brought up in so very conservative environments where you could not explore or even learn anything, anything about um, love. You know, those conservative environments where even having a boyfriend or a girlfriend as a teenager was prohibited. But I mean, being a teenager, um, for one, you are experiencing, at the prime of your puberty, you're experiencing a lot of physical and emotional transformation.
do you have a girlfriend in primary school?
No, but I thought primary. No, but I thought I should have. Mhm. In secondary, in high school though, in primary it was primary. What we were doing was more like just appreciation. You know,
Mm,
there is that pretty girl,
mhm,
and you just appreciate that so and so is very beautiful, and there are those well-groomed
mhm,
girls who or boys, and you just like them
mhm,
for who they are, how they present themselves, how intelligent they are, and all that. But from, I mean, as a teenager, between 13 and 19, yeah, there are lots of transformation. There are so many things that happen. They are intrinsic. We are not in control of them. Yeah.
mhm.
But you see, that is more like the age where we should be exploring some of uh, our emotions.
Like what?
Yeah, like love. That's where you need to explore. You need to know yourself.
Mm,
Yeah, and I think parents in our African culture, for
mm,
one, parents prohibited us, our conservative parents, not all,
mm,
prohibited us from interacting with the opposite sex, having a boyfriend or a girlfriend.
mm,
Um, of course, I'm not speaking for fornication.
mhm,
I'm just speaking for having a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Yeah. You see, some of our parents prohibited us from such, but at the same time, funny thing is, if, say, I was prohibited from such, having a girlfriend, what do you think would happen if I introduced a boyfriend
mm.
to or I came out as gay in the end. Yeah.
God forbid.
I mean, again, the very parents would have a big problem.
Mm.
But now you see, I was unable to even explore or understand myself sexually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyhow, talking of understanding ourselves sexually or emotionally, yeah. Let me not divert. Let me not diverge. So, uh, love language. Love language is in a very informal language. You know that thing that turns you on. Yeah, you're a lady. There's that thing that when your partner or your spouse does to you, it's just you know,
Sparkles you up.
yeah, it sparkles you up. It turns you on. It flickers something in you, and you're like, wow, wow, this man knows how to get to, you know. And there are those things that would get to other people, but to you, you feel like, ah, what, what's
Mm.
that? Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't like that. So that is why we have a number of love languages.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we have a number of them because um, they are different from one person to another.
Mm.
Um, for example, I know we have five. Yeah,
Mm.
I know we have physical touch.
Mm.
I know we have receiving gifts or
Mm.
gifting.
Mm.
I know we have um, what? There is physical touch.
Mhm.
There is gifting.
Mhm.
Yeah, there are people who appreciate acts of service.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's another important thing.
Mm.
So depending with what what communicates to
Mm.
your emotions, yeah,
Mhm.
and different people express themselves emotionally differently in different ways, and there are different things that speak to their emotions. So it's all about speaking to your partner's emotions. Yeah,
Mhm.
there is no magic in it. Simply, I have a partner who loves quality time. Yeah, just quality time. Put everything down. Take me out. It's you and I. That's just having you around them. I mean, it speaks so deeply to them.
Mm.
When you give them that quality time, it just ignites them. Uh, it blazes them up emotionally. Yeah, and somehow the what's important about the love languages is what's important about them is they tend to bind you. You know, they more like seal. Yeah, they more like seal that relationship, or it just
They seal the zeal.
trust me, trust me. There are other people they just want you to speak affirmations to them. So that's the fifth love language, words of affirmation. Yeah. I mean, just reassure them. Just tell them. those sweet, nice things. So they don't need you to touch them. You just speak to them. There's a way. There are people who, I mean, words just get to them. Yeah, and you find yourself. There's no harm in having more than one. You can even experience yours in all the five. You could be that person who you see acts of service. Somebody comes home and cooks for you. That's an act of service. Just comes and cooks dinner. Yeah, or I just come home and make you some special. I mean, dinner, eating dinner is normal. Yeah, but when I make it special and somehow make you feel like this was a special one I made for you. Yeah, that comes out not just as any normal dinner, but it comes out as more about an act of service. Yeah, you are doing some house chores, and then I come and help you. That might, I mean, do some magic. Yeah, and if you're the kind who appreciates, but there are other people, and it's not a bad thing. There are other ladies, for example, who, if I would come to help you with the chores, there are ladies who might block you or tell you, no, 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 don't do it. Let me do it. Yeah. When somebody does that, it only means that's not their love language. Yeah. So it's uh, it's not a bad thing. Yeah. For such a person, probably they love physical touch. If they are not people of acts of service, so probably they just want you to give them to speak some words of affirmation to them, know how to communicate with them, what they love to hear, and give them that. Yeah, you will get them there. There are people who are so weak towards. Yeah, we're having problems. We've seen exes getting back together. We are having issues and we are fighting in a relationship, not marriage in this case. And then we break up, and I give you a call, and you just hear me speak. You listen to my words, and it's a done deal. We are back together. Yeah. That means that person, words get to them so deeply. Yeah. And if I know that you love to hear certain things, and then I feed you those words, it could be dangerous, but it's also nice because it ignites that it ignites the emotions. Yeah, the emotions. It could also be dangerous only when it's used manipulatively. Yeah, sure. Yeah, there are people who would take advantage, and so that if you're the person, if you're a kind whose love language is words of affirmation, I could come with those words often and make give you a very toxic relationship where you cannot move away from me. Why? Because I get to you with words every time. Yeah. So I win you with words. So that could be dangerous when it's manipulative. But if it's used properly, I mean, it's a it's a very nice thing. Yeah, it's a very nice thing because it's more about reassurance. It's more about I mean, affirming to you that we're in this together. Yeah. So the others, physical touch. I mean, there are people who just love to cuddle. There are people who love to kiss. There are people who just love to hold hands. Those are examples of physical touch that so many people are going to explore in this on this day. Yeah. So after this, you tell me
Mm.
what you want, or if you want all of them.
Really.
Mhm.
It's okay.
Anyway,
It's very important to know your love language.
it's that one thing that you don't have
And
to tell me. By the way, you don't have to tell somebody your love language. What's important is you try this, try that, see
yeah,
what
but of
gets to
course,
your person.
yeah.
Mm.
But also as a person, even before that, if your partner gets to you, at least you should be knowing. It's good to be aware of that one thing that ignites you. Yeah.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
it's good to know your love language. Figure it out. Is it touch? Is it words of affirmation? Is it what? What did you say?
Acts of service.
Acts of service? Is it
Mm,
name it?
yeah,
Yeah. So
but
all those.
it's important actually for somebody to know what their love language is.
Yeah.
Um, you remember I said something like words of affirmation could be
Mhm.
used manipulative,
Yeah, for
could be
sure.
used. So if you didn't know that that is your weak point,
Yeah.
I mean, it would you'd always be manipulated so easily. But if you
Mhm.
know that is your weak point, you can find a way of drawing some strength out of
Yeah,
it when there is need, when need be.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Otherwise, it's up to both of you. You should know yours and know your partners.
Happiness, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Mm.
but they work magic. They're
Mm.
just magical stuff. For example, you know
Mm.
when to use them. Yeah. There's not a day when relationships will be perfect.
Yeah, for sure.
So when you guys find yourself in turbulences, when we find ourselves fighting,
Mhm.
I mean that's the best time to reignite those emotions. Yeah, yeah, that's the best time to use those. If it's gifting, I mean,
Mm.
you don't have to wait for Valentine's to gift your partner or
Yeah.
to express a love language. Yeah, so there are things that you could use, uh, okay, during those good moments or good seasons, but they could also work magic
Mhm.
during the bad seasons, the terrible seasons.
Mhm.
Yeah, we are fighting. We get to bed. I mean, I know you love physical touch. That's a good time to
Mm.
end the fight. It's a good time to end it. I mean,
I
at
didn't say
least
that,
not really end it like I manipulate you with that, but at least it would give us room. It will ease your anger, or it would take away the negative energy and give room for a conversation and for a progressive, you know, for us to chart a way forward.
Or okay.
So there are good things to use mostly
Mm.
during bad times, but on good occasions, nice occasions like this one, I mean,
So what do
ah,
you have to tell the people? Happy Valentine's, guys.
oh yeah,
Happy
yeah,
Valentine's.
go out there,
Go out,
enjoy.
have fun. If you don't have to go out, you can have the fun in your house. Just
Mm,
find a way. Figure it
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Yeah, have it
It's
also.
a good time to use those love language.
You can send
Yeah.
this very important messages that you
Gift,
wanted to.
gift your person. Send
Yeah.
them that sweet message. If
Talking of gifts, I'll be expecting my gifts tomorrow.
yeah, you're gonna
Tomorrow,
get
today,
some.
today actually,
Oh,
today,
oh,
because you
today.
should have already planned for it. I shouldn't wait
Well, don't you worry.
tomorrow to
Don't
get
you worry.
the gift after Valentine. I
Not
should get
at
it
all.
on the day of.
Don't
Uh,
demand. Don't demand gifts. Who is this?
I
And you don't remind somebody to gift you.
gift me,
That's
thank
desperate.
you.
Come, you don't do
It's
that.
not desperate.
You don't tell
You're
somebody
my
gift
you're
me, gift me.
you're my
No,
husband,
but we've
but I
just
can
said,
request
come on, but
things.
we've just said that I should know your love language, so I
No,
treat
but
you to
again,
your.
I can remind you just in case you were
Nah,
gonna
nah.
ignore it.
Just don't be desperate. Don't
It's
ask
not
for them.
desperation. Why
That's
you
desperation. Don't ask for them.
guys? Happy Valentine's.
Happy
He's just
Valentine's.
acting up because he didn't want to buy a gift. Anyway,
Look at this
see you
lady.
guys. Ciao.